In this video we will look at some different roles in the Muslim community and the two important times of worship, the two Eids. The title Imam means prayer leader. If two Muslims are worshipping together, one is chosen as the Imam to lead prayer. In a family this will traditionally be the father. Today the title Imam is used for the leader of the mosque, who leads prayers, preaches during Friday services, conducts funerals, teaches Arabic and Quran recitation, and gives advice based on Muslim teaching. The Imam must therefore be an expert on the Quran and Islam. Islam has always allowed a woman to be an Imam when no man is present, but most Muslims believe that when a man is present, the leader of prayers should be a man. In 2008, Professor Amina Wadud was the first woman to lead Friday prayers in the UK in the Muslim Education Centre, Oxford, but not all Muslims agreed. Others, however, thought she was well qualified to do so because of her expertise on the Quran. Some believe that the person chosen to be Imam for prayer should be the most knowledgeable about Quran and Islam. The Mu'adhin or the Muezzin is the person who calls Muslims to prayer. In Muhammad's time, this person would walk through the streets calling people to prayer. However, after mosques were built, he would do this from the minaret. Today, the call to prayer often sounds through speakers from the minaret. The adhan is the call to prayer. In non-Muslim countries, the adhan is usually called inside the mosque. The words of the adhan, which are on your screen without the repetitions, are a reminder to Muslims of the truths of Islam. The adhan is also spoken into the ear of a newborn child, and the first thing said when Muslims move into a new home. Eid ul-Fitr is the celebration of the end of fasting at the end of Ramadan. The Eid prayer is held outside to allow as many people as possible to pray together, as you can see in the image on the right of your screen. Muslims wear their best clothes. On their way to prayer, crowds chant Allahu Akbar, God is great. The Imam gives a sermon which reminds Muslims it is their duty to care for all living beings, to end hatred and anger, and to care for those in poverty. In thanks that they have been able to keep their fast, Muslims give a special payment to charity, some of which is spent on making sure poor Muslims can join the celebrations. There are variations in the way Eid ul-Fitr is celebrated around the world, but food always plays an important role, and special dishes are prepared, like those you can see on the left of your screen. Eid ul-Adha is the celebration of the willingness of the Prophet Ibrahim to sacrifice his son for Allah. It is celebrated by pilgrims on the Hajj, as it falls towards the end of the Hajj. Prayers in the mosque are repeated many times on this day, as so many people want to attend. Muslims spend time as a family and celebrate for up to 4 days. Animal sacrifice plays an important role in the celebration of Eid ul-Adha, although some Muslims believe this is only a duty for those Muslims on pilgrimage. Male pilgrims perform the sacrifice on behalf of their family. The animal is killed following Islamic law, so its meat is halal. 1/3 of the meat is given to the poor. If Muslims are unable to do this, perhaps because of the law of their country, they may give money to charity instead.